عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا من يرتد منكم عن دينه فسوف يأتي الله بقوم يحبهم ويحبونه أذلة على المؤمنين أعزة على الكافرين يجاهدون في سبيل الله ولا يخافون لومة لائم ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله واسع عليم إنما وليكم الله ورسوله والذين آمنوا الذين يقيمون الصلاة ويؤتون الزكاة وهم راكعون ومن يتول الله ورسوله والذين آمنوا فإن حزب الله هم الغالبون يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا الذين اتخذوا دينكم هزوا ولعبا من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم والكفار أولياء واتقوا الله إن كنتم مؤمنين وإذا ناديتم إلى الصلاة اتخذوها هزوا ولعبا ذلك بأنهم قوم لا يعقلون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Al-Ma'idah. Yesterday we started this ruku. In this ruku Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given three primary commands. One is the state of munafiqeen, and the command to Muslims that they should not keep a friendship, a deep friendship, a profound friendship which involves sharing of secrets, which is called wilayat, with the kuffar, with the Yahud and with the Nasara. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that when we are giving this command, now you will see that the people who have a sickness, they have a disease in their heart, they will run towards their kuffar and they will want to maintain their pacts, saying that we are afraid of change of times, that when the situation comes we might need those people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we will publicly humiliate such people. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu man yartadda minkum an dinihi. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the people of faith. Man yartadda minkum an dinihi. If you turn away, and whoever among you turns away from your deen, there is no harm to the deen. And this is the principle that if even all people turn away from Islam, Islam is not going to hurt. Even if there is nobody believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Islam is like a medicine. Even if all people say that we are not going to take that medicine will not become false. That medicine will not lose its effect. The people may stop taking the benefit of that medicine, but the medicine itself is beneficial. So there's no loss to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَسَوْفَ, it is very likely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do it. فَسَوْفَ, Allah will bring يَأْتِ اللَّهُ بِقَوْمٍ يُحِبُّهُمْ وَيُحِبُّونَهُ. Allah will change you with the people that Allah will love and they will love Allah. So from here start the qualities of the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, rather than the friends of kuffar. That these people, the first and the foremost thing is that Allah is the initiator of love towards them. So we talked about personality traits and the things that are shared. The first trait that connects these people with Allah is the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and as a result they love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala back. أَذِلَّةٍ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَعِزَّةٍ عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. They will be humble towards their fellow brethren, people of belief. What does that mean? That when there is an argument among themselves, they will very easily take a step back and resolve that argument. The Prophet ﷺ has said that I promise a person who is on one side of the argument and he's on the wrong side of things. The Prophet ﷺ has said that if they take a step back just to finish off the argument, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises them a house on the outskirts of Jannah. Even if they are wrong. And if they are on the right side of things and they still take a step back, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises them a house right in the center of Jannah. This is such an easy way. Everywhere, every single day in our lives, we are accorded that opportunity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the strength to partake from this opportunity. That we take a step back, we either get a house in Jannah on the outskirts or in the center. So, أَذِلَّةٍ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, with the believers they are very humble. أَعِزَّةٍ عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. When it comes, when the situation is such that they are fighting or they are arguing with the kuffar. And what is our argument with the kuffar? About belief, about aqaid. When it comes to aqaid of Islam, then they are the harshest and the hardest people. They are the strongest people in their argument, in their strength, in their being steadfast. Izzatin alal kafirin. So these are the qualities of the friends of Allah. That they are humble. Number one, they are loved by Allah. Number two, they love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are humble towards their mu'min friends, their brethren, the believers, and they are strong against the kuffar. Yujahiduna fi sabilillah. And it's not only that, but they have this desire within them. Hazrat Hakim al-Ummat rahimahullah has translated and explained it as they have this desire to establish the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are very much fond, they are working constantly, they are struggling to establish the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yujahiduna fi sabilillah. They are constantly fighting in the path of Allah. They are constantly fighting in the path of Allah with those, with who? The non-believers, the disbelievers. Because they are a'izzatin ala al-kafirin. وَلَا يَخَافُونَ لَوْمَةَ لَائِمٍ. And as for the insiders, when people say things to them, وَلَا يَخَافُونَ لَوْمَةَ لَائِمٍ. Hakim al-Ummat and most of the Mufassirin have translated and explained it as that one is able to fight the outsiders, but when there's things said to them from inside, those are the most hurtful things. Those are the most hurtful things. In fact, the Prophet ﷺ took a real pain, was really agonized by things that were said to him or that would come to him from the munafiqeen, from the people who would claim to be part of their group, but would try to hurt the Prophet ﷺ and his people from inside. So the people who are insiders, the people you call your own, and you get something hurtful from them, they still stay steadfast. That is a very important quality of the people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that they fight the outsiders, and the insiders, when they hurt them, they still stay steadfast, and they are not afraid. وَلَا يَخَافُونَ لَوْمَةَ لَائِمٍ. They are not afraid of the reproach of any critic. ذَلِكَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ يُؤْتِيهِ مَن يَشَاءُ. This is only by the blessing and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. يُؤْتِيهِ مَن يَشَاءُ. Allah gives to the one who wishes. Now who does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wish it for? Who does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intend it for? Those who present themselves. Those who say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we want to become your friend. Those who try their best to bring these qualities in their life, Allah grants it to them. Allah is not a miserly being. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants it to those people who try. Wallahu wasi'un alim. Allah has a lot of wus'at. Wus'at is all embracing, a lot of capacity, never ending capacity. Wasi'un alim, and He is all knowing. He knows who to give what. إنما وليكم الله ورسوله والذين آمنوا. The people who are friends to Allah, the people whom you should be friends with, the ones that you should be friends with, Allah wa Rasuluh. They are the ones that you should make an effort to be profound friends with. Allah and His Rasul. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and His Messenger. الَّذِينَ يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ literally translates as those who establish salah. But this refers to all the bodily ibadat. So all the ibadat, all the actions, they are very worried about their salah. They are very concerned about their salah and all the things that are commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pertaining to their bodily actions. وَيُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةِ, and they spend in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all ibadat that are in relation to spending. So doing things with your body and doing things with your wealth. وَهُمْ رَاكِعُونَ, and they do it in a state of a trembling state of their heart. Their heart is always in a state of ruku'. Their heart is always bending before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, wilayat is a combination of external deeds and done with a purity and fear and trembling state of the heart. So it is not only the outside things, it's not only the inside things, but obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a fearful heart, with a sincere, pure heart. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. And these people who are turning away, and these people who are making friends, these people who are turning away, who are making friends with someone else, they should listen to it. they should hear it very well. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, those people who are choosing Allah and His Rasul as their friend, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and the people who are choosing believers as their friend, فَإِنَّ حِزْبَ اللَّهِ هُمُ الْغَالِبُونَ, very soon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give victory over them, the group of Allah, the party of Allah is going to be the triumphant one. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا الذين اتخذوا دينكم هزوا ولعبا من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم والكفار أولياء. Again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that people who have brought faith, this is a requisite of your faith, that you do not make profound friendship. So it should be clear, it should be borne in mind that we are commanded to maintain an attitude of grace towards the non-believers. We are commanded, it is a requirement from our deen that the non-fighting kuffar, those who are not fighting and hurting our deen, we maintain a nice congenial attitude towards them. But that friendship which involves sharing the secrets, deep profound friendship which is called wilayat, that is haram. That is haram with kuffar. That kind of friendship cannot be established. So the people who have brought faith, لا تتخذوا الذين اتخذوا دينكم هزوا ولعبا من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم والكفار أولياء. Those people who ridicule deen, they take the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in fun. They make fun. They've taken your faith and their faith as well in jest and fun. من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم والكفار أولياء, the people of the book, which is the Yahud and the Nasara, والكفار, and all the disbelievers. Do not take them as deep friends. واتقوا الله إن كنتم مؤمنين. Do not fear them. Do not fear of a harm from them. Fear only Allah if you are believers. وإذا ناديتم إلى الصلاة اتخذوها هزوا ولعبا. Their state is such that when you call for salah, which is when you give adhan, or when you call people towards salah, اتخذوها هزوا ولعبا, they take it in jest and fun. They make fun of you. ذلك بأنهم قوم لا يعقلون. Islam, Allah, the Rasul, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the believers, they are not going to lose anything because of their making jest. It is only because they do not understand. They do not have an understanding. And they will never understand it because they have chosen disbelief and going astray over the righteous path that the Prophet ﷺ is presenting to them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among the believers and the group of believers and those who work to establish the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from all challenges. Ameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma ja'alna min ahli al-Qur'an alladhi ahluka wa khassatuk. Sallallahu ta'ala ala khayri khalqih Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ameen bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.